thing on. Everybody can go, but everybody can't grow. Will Medic TV reporting live from Manhattan, New York City, man. The city that never sleeps. Y'all already know what it is. Hold on though. How do you Yeah, we gonna let the front can rock today. I don't care if it's blurry, fam. Realistically though, let me see how this shit look. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we reporting live from the city that never sleeps, New York City. And obviously, needless to say, it's definitely a lot. It's a lot going on in the city right now, man. We definitely got a big game tonight, man. Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs, and it is definitely set to be one hell of an interesting matchup. Fuck all that though, man. Realistically, this is about to be a disaster live right here, man. As y'all know, I'm trying to expand and all that, man. Look at the artwork though, man. Who that right here, man? Yeah, that's the one thing I like about the city though, man. Outside of Harlem, I feel like, Manhattan, you probably gonna see a few of these, murals and things like that. Anyway, man, we about to make our way to the park and all that, man. Yeah, because I definitely, I gotta touch the basketball court today. I feel like it's only right. Not to mention, realistically, because what's today? Wednesday, right? Yeah, I kind of, Wednesday is not really one of my mandatory days as far as working out is concerned. So, we try to just come out, and get active some way, somehow. Y'all already know I'm the bike lane bully of the city, so that's pretty easy for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Get on the bike. We're gonna take a couple of laps around the city. I'm definitely gonna, put up a couple of shots. We getting ready to make our way to Chelsea Park, Manhattan. Well, no, we're in Manhattan. We getting ready to make our way to Chelsea Park. Clearly, I don't have a script. I'm clearly going off of the dome, fam. Yeah, let me get my shit together and all that. Cause realistically, all day NYC, he don't be out of breath in the first 2 minutes of the video, bro. I gotta win, and we gotta work on some things, man. But this is where we at with it today, man. 5 people in the building, man. Double tap that screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Calisthenics, cycling, culture. Everybody can grow fitness. We definitely in New York City right now. Like I said, once again, reporting live. And we getting ready to make our way to the park. Cause we definitely gotta shoot some hoops today, man. I said, come on, man. We took a loss. What's going on, Casty? Peace, love, and prosperity. The Casty owner in the building. How you feeling? Go ahead and do me a favor and double tap that screen, Cassie. Yeah, run it up, man. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Manhattan, New York City, once again, like I said. And right now this is Lower Manhattan. We getting ready to make our way towards the garden and all that. I'm definitely getting ready to take y'all to the garden to show y'all what's going on. Hold on, though. Realistically, though, y'all, I think I went the wrong way, though. I'm not lost, because I can never be lost in my city, but what I'm saying is this. I definitely made a wrong turn just now. We on Delancey Street. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I'm in New York City, Cassie. This is New York City, and right now I'm in Manhattan, New York. So, you know about the New York Knicks? If you're familiar with the New York Knicks, they're definitely playing tonight against the San Antonio Spurs, Game 4 of the NBA Finals. So I'm basically not too far from that arena where that game is getting ready to take place tonight. Yeah. You can feel it in the air, man. It's definitely, like I said once again, yeah, man, the atmosphere it's lovely right now, man. You got a lot going on. It's a lot of dignitaries in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of important people out here, man. Everybody wanna come and feel a vibe of New York right now because right now it's lit. We in the finals, and this is really unfamiliar territory for us. I think is this the right way? Damn. I mean, listen, man. I don't got no change on me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Which way am I going, though, bro? I really went the wrong way. Oh, yeah, we back. All right, so we going this way. Man. We getting ready, like I said, once again, man. By the way, guys, don't try this at home. I'm definitely in the middle of the street. Let me show y'all. No helmet on. Yeah. It's not a game, fam. And here it's kind of, my hair is soft, so if anything, the hair is going to act as my helmet. But we definitely in the middle of the street. Yo, peace, love, and prosperity. It's Trisha Nicole. Salute to you, man. Salute. Yeah, we definitely get ready to make our way to the park. Like I said, once again, I feel like I'm going the wrong way though. Why am I lost right now? Oh yeah. Okay, I see what I did. So actually, let me slide this way, man. I turned too early. I'm supposed to be going straight. Copy. Yeah, we in the city with it, man. We ain't really doing nothing today. Like I said, message retracted. Hold on now, what's going on, man? Speak your mind, man. Feel free to say whatever you like on the Everybody Can't Grow channel. We don't have no guidelines over here, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's nothing too offensive. Hold on, y'all, because I'm really kind of, am I bugging? I'm fake lost right now, bro. I would come on this shit and get lost, bro. Y'all gotta understand, I make this trip every day, right? Okay, so, yeah, nah, we going this way then. Yeah. I'm trying to get to Midtown Manhattan. Right now, we in Lower Manhattan. Out to everybody that's tuned in right now. You're probably sitting back, scratching your head, trying to figure out what's going on right now. And quite frankly, I'm doing the same damn thing, man. We're definitely in Manhattan, as I said. I don't know how long this street is going to be. We might be on here for an hour. We might be on here for a little bit longer. All I know is this: it's a lot going on in the city right now, and I'm basically just, we just out here to capture the essence of New York City right now, and basically everything that's going on. Because, like I said, once again, this is it's a special time for the city right now. You know, with the New York Knicks being in the NBA Finals, like I said, we've never really been in a position like this. So, needless to say, the excitement is definitely in the air. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in once again. As far as me, yeah, we just chilling today, man. We just kicking it. I'll probably do a couple of, I might do some form of I don't really have no routine for today. But like I said, we definitely getting ready to go shoot around. So y'all already know how I feel about basketball. Basketball is definitely good cardio, and it's definitely, all right, so now we in the right area. I thought I was here when I was over there, you feel me? That's why I was kind of confused. I know I'm supposed to be making a turn at some point. All right, so far so good. I ain't dropped the phone yet. Copy. Yeah, this is a lot easier with a chest mount. You know what I'm saying? To say the least, man. Doing this shit with one arm. Fortunately, I'm built like that. All right, now this is exactly why we stream. This is exactly why we do this, man. You know what's so crazy about this mural? I've been seeing this mural all over social media. I promise you, I had no idea where this shit was, man. This is literally the first time I actually see this in person. So y'all already know I gotta get the bike. Hold on, man. JB, who did that right there? Who put that on? I got tissue on me, man. We gonna wipe this mural down right now, man. Yeah, that's how I feel about my city, man. I'm not sure who San Antonio Spurs fan did that shit, man. I'm not really sure. Hold on, man. Anybody got any tissue? Let's get this out of here, man. I'm not about to dig in the garbage, though. I'm not. If I had tissue on me, I'd wipe that off right there, man. I don't got no tissue, so unfortunately, yeah, you just gonna have the boogers on your face right now, man. The mural is dope, though. Shout out to, let's see who the artist is, man. Zimmer NYC. Salute. Super dope mural, man. There's another guy from the city. Oh, they got another mural over here. Hold on, let me slide over here real quick. I left the bike over there. It's cool. This is dope too, by the way. This has been here though. I've seen this a few times. Got the Basquiat, Denise Oliver. Is that Velez? Ellen Stewart. Miguel Nero. Salute. Dope. I love, it's nothing like, street art, and basically all of the murals that you see basically riding throughout the city. Harlem is really, really good for that. We're not gonna go to Harlem today, but at some point I will be out there, and we'll definitely be checking out, all of those beautiful murals that they have out there, because like I said, they have so many. I feel like, what's this right here? Dope, dope. Anybody that's into art that's tuned in right now, let me know. Do you have any artists in the building? Maybe we got some artists in the building tuned in right now. Where you at? I'm in the Bronx. I'm in Manhattan right now. I'm actually not too far from you. Right now, I'm in Lower East Side Manhattan. So I'm like an hour away. Really like 45 minutes. Because, I'm on the Silver Surfer and all that. I know, listen, man, it don't take me as long as the average cyclist, man. It'll take me like 45 minutes, but I could definitely get to the Bronx. I could get on the train too, though, realistically. I do that every now and then. Sometimes, my legs is tired or whatever the case may be. I jump right on the train, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, okay. Copy. Everybody can go business, calisthenic culture. Um, so basically, all three of those things is basically what you can expect on this channel. We do routines weekly. Mama Vitality Monday, Tunnel Vision Tuesday. Those are two of the days that you could definitely catch me, basically doing my calisthenics, right? Which I've basically been on that journey for about a year or so. With the cycling, this is more so, I'm more so, I've been doing start hitting you guys with different content. Right now, we definitely just experimenting. Um, I'm out of breath. I am. So I'm gonna stop talking for like, give me like 30 seconds, man. Catch my breath. You good, brother? You good? Yeah, I'm not in no rush today, man. Like I said, we ain't really be chilling today. It's Wednesday. Big game coming on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my bag right now, man. Definitely got a couple of parlays. Come on now. Hold on. Gotta be patient now. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. All of the ill shit happens when I'm not on live, man. Hopefully. Alright, I'm across now. Yeah. I can't sit here all day. Like, I'm courteous. You feel me? I'm not one of those people who feel like I'm privileged or entitled to anything, fam. I have no issue with sharing the lane and sharing the street. You feel me? You got some of these people out here that act like I just got into it with a guy off camera like 35 minutes ago, fam. We not gonna talk about that, but let's just say that he had an issue with me basically just being on my bike and taking my sweet time and going about my day, fam. Just because you got bills or whatever you got going on stressing you out, fam. Y'all should have seen how he gave me a dirty look, fam. I said, sir, do you want to? I'm not going to repeat what I said on camera, but let's just, like I said, man, it can get really, really ugly out here to say the least, man. Then you got these motherfuckers out here looking to put tickets on cars and shit. They not making the situation any better. They stressing people out. Motherfuckers are stressed. There's tension out here. Go New York! Let's go! Yeah! I'm the only one hype over here. Copy, copy. Yeah, we not close to the Garden yet, man. Pardon me. I thought I could get something started real quick. I thought I could start a little chant prematurely. Apparently, nobody excited over here. Yeah, we on 9th Street. 34th Street is really where, that's obviously where Madison Square Garden is located. I'm not even looking at the chat, man. Is that Leighton? Everyone, I have two base. I'm not sure what that meant. Hello, where you riding right now? Yo, Sassy, man. Peace, love, and prosperity to you. Um, I'm not even gonna flip the camera, man. Did y'all just see that? Anyway, yeah, I'm riding to the park right now, Sassy. I'm in Manhattan right now, so I'm really just riding. I don't even know where I'm going. How about that, man? I don't really have a destination. I want to go shoot around, so I probably will end up in the park at some point. But yeah, we in Manhattan, New York right now, man. I just really wanted to ride around and kind of just basically show some of the city sites, hopefully I run into, Jalen Brunson or something, because like I said, there's a lot going on in this city right now. I know that they was doing they was giving away some free Knicks merch, so if I stumble upon that, anything like that, we basically gonna be documenting. It's basically we just out here chilling, man. She said, that's okay. Yeah, man. It's a chill day today, man. I know y'all accustomed to seeing me high intensity, you know what I'm saying? Doing my push-ups, my pull-ups, and my routines and all that. Today we taking it really, really easy, man. Now I done told y'all about a few head-on collisions I had on bicycles. Y'all probably don't be believing me when I be saying some of this stuff, but I'm definitely getting ready to show y'all my point of view, and basically, some of the things that take place in these bike lanes, man. Because as I've said many times, a lot of people think that this shit is sweet. It's really not. Everybody don't need to be on a bike, though. That's for sure. This shit is not for everybody, man. I feel like, what's all that right there? They throwing those away? Realistically, man, I'm gonna have to get some pizza. I'm gonna wait till I'm done, though. Yeah, we gonna definitely, today's one of them days, man. I gotta get a slice of pizza or something, man. I really should have my Timbs on, realistically, man. Even though it's 80 degrees right now. Yeah, I feel like I should have worn my Timbs today. I don't even have a pair of Timbs. Fun fact, I've never owned a pair of Timbs, actually, which is crazy, right? That's one of the main things that they say as a New Yorker. All New Yorkers, have a pair of Timbs or whatever. I've never had a pair of Timbs in my life. Not one time. I've had ACGs, Nike boots. Matter of fact, though, I have had Timbs, but not the constructs, though. I had the original shits, the beef and broccoli joints. And it wasn't even the beef and broccoli. That's besides the point, man. I'm a real New Yorker to my core. I'm so New York. Let me tell y'all how New York I am, man. I'm so New York that realistically, real New Yorkers don't even really go to MSG like that. That's the honest truth, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to ride by right now just for the sake of this live stream. I want to show you guys the garden, but realistically, man, I don't be over here like that, man. That's just the honest truth, man. I don't walk over there. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's not really where it's at. But only because of the circumstances. Yeah, I do feel like, it's kind of obviously a special situation. That nigga just picked up anyway. So what do I want to show these guys, man? This is kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't really do this that often, man. I feel like we definitely getting ready to go to the park. Like I said, I might have to stop real quick and use the bathroom, though. That part. And right now, I'm looking around. I don't really know if there's any. Shout out to the halal guys right here. This shit been here for a long time. It's one of my spots right here, man. One of my go-tos, man. And I need like a little protein plate after the long ride or whatever. Sometimes I ride from Harlem. I ride, all over. I come from different places and all that. So, after a long ride or something like that, that's usually one of my spots that I go to. Spurs in 7. Hold on, Juke. Stop at the PJs. Grab a skag. I might just do that, man. I might just do that. If we win tonight, and more importantly, if my parlay hits tonight, I'm liable to go anywhere, man. Realistically, man. You might see me in the PJs. You might see me all over the place. I might go on a world tour, man. If the parlay hit, yeah, I'm definitely, I don't know about Spurs in 7. I do feel like they're a good team, though. I will say that. And I'm not about to come on here and speak blasphemous, and basically jump ahead of the situation, man. Never underestimate your opponent. That's all I'm going to say. But Knicks in 6, though. With that being said, Knicks in 6. Yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like game 3, I did feel like the Spurs was going to win that game for some reason. Because I just feel like it was too much melee. They invited Trump to the Garden, and there was a lot of, commotion. And I just feel like they kind of killed the vibe with that, to say the least. So, yeah, we lost game 3. It's 2-1 now. But I still do feel like the momentum is still on our side, though, because we still up 2-1, right? Now, tonight, after tonight, we might have to have a different conversation, right? Depending on the outcome of tonight's game. But I have full faith in the New York Knicks. I couldn't even say that shit and believe it, bro. I have full faith in Jalen Brunson, let me say this. I have full faith in the players on that team. And I do feel like every player on the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Carl Anthony Towns, I do feel like at the end of the day, all of those guys are ballers, and they're real hoopers, right? And I feel like they understand the significance of this moment and basically what it would mean for their legacies, right? So I'll say that I have full faith in basically the players on the Knicks knowing and understanding the assignment. As far as the Knicks as an organization, that's where I got to check out. You know what I'm saying? I can't necessarily say that I'm rooting for the Knicks as an organization. That's just the reality of the situation, fam. Because as an organization over the years, the Knicks have been terrible, right? But that was the past, and we're gonna act like a lot of that shit didn't happen, right? Just for the sake of, we wanna keep the energy positive right now. We in the finals, you know, and that's what we dealing with, man. Game 4 tonight, like I said. Yo, realistically, fam, I went another way that I wasn't even supposed to go, bro. Because where we at right now? This 17th, we gonna slide up this way, man. Let me catch my breath again, though. Pardon me. Yeah, this is difficult, man. You know, I should put this shit on mute, man, and not say anything, man. But y'all know I can't really do that, though, man. You come to tune into one of my lives and all that, I appreciate every view I get, man. And I gotta basically show y'all I appreciate y'all by basically letting y'all know I gotta talk to y'all. I want y'all to hear me, fam. I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Where we at right now? Irving Place. Okay. So right now we're in the middle of, we still in Lower East Side. Facts. New York, man. Let's get it, man. Game full, man. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. Downtown Manhattan, you heard? You heard it. That's exactly where we at, man. Is this the same guy I seen yesterday? Okay. Copy. Yeah, that's gold, man, right there, man. They stand out here and they pose like they statues, and that's basically they hustle, man. Everybody got to hustle out here, man. Like I said, once again, we in the city that never sleeps. She over here doing a report. Okay. They probably doing a report on the environment or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? About the green life or some shit, the grass. Big New York, copy. Knicks in 4. Let's get it. I'm the only one. I don't even got a jersey. It's crazy. I might have to go get a jersey right now, man. Low key, like, let me see something. What time is it, man? Y'all want to go get a jersey with me, man? I told you already, I'm not getting no official tissue though. I'm getting the swing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The it's been a rough year for me, man. Financially and all that. I'm not paying $300 for a jersey with somebody else's name on the back of it, man. Now, if I could get a customized jersey with some Willmatic TV with my shit on it, that would make sense. Outside of that, though, we definitely gonna have to get a swing, man. I'm about to go inquire. Let me see how much them shits is, man. I don't really think I'm about to get one right now, but yo, if we go to game seven, I get a jersey, man. For right now, I think we should be good. I got the colors on. That should be good enough, man. I'm adjacent. You feel me? Yeah. Let me slide this way, actually. Yeah, I'm going this way, man. Pardon me. I'm about to go shoot around. Battery check, 79% is nasty work. Damn, I didn't even get to, we on 19th Street, man. So we about to go to 24th, then we got to go up to 11th, right? So this is about to be a nice little ride right here, man. We about to make our way to the park. Like I said, once again, we are in Manhattan, New York. Can I get through here? They got the barricade in the middle. I low-key went the wrong way, man. I took the long way. I took the traffic way, which is, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't a good idea to do this on the live, man. Realistically, the live would have already been over if I was somebody else. I'm just letting y'all know that right now, fam. Don't ever get it twisted. Case in point. You see that right there? It takes a certain level of skill to be able to have that level of, I did that shit like Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter, man. Calm, cool, and collected. I ain't even blink just now, fam, because that's what I do. I done changed my whole route, and that's why I love bikes, by the way. I can go wherever I want on this shit, man. I just know that I gotta go this way, so realistically, we just trying to cut off the blocks right now, man. Because right now we on Park. Okay. So we trying to get to 24th and 11th, man. This is gonna be a little ride right here, man. I'm gonna slide around. Once again, don't try this at home, man. Everybody can't go, but everybody can grow. I might fuck around and go get a Knicks jersey, man. I feel kind of crazy, I must say. Like, damn, I'm in the city right now. I don't really see that many Knicks jerseys, though, if I'm being honest. I only seen like 2 since I've been out here. We ain't really, we ain't in the Midtown yet either, though, so. Once we get further up, closer towards the Madison Square Garden, y'all gonna see a lot of people with orange and blue on, because obviously the game is on tonight, so I'm pretty sure that line they might be lined up to get into the Garden right now, man. The way that should be, because Game 3 was a nightmare. Like I said, you had people that couldn't even get in, who had tickets for the whole season, basically. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, right? So a lot of people had to sell tickets, and then even with that, a lot of people wasn't even able to sell their tickets. So, definitely want a part of me. You definitely got to be, aware of that. For all the people who have tickets, yeah, try to get here as early as possible. And like I said, we getting ready to go over there right now to see what it's looking like. I'm not really with all the commotion and the melee, so that's why I'm doing this now. If it was later though, yeah, I'm not trying to be. I seen a video. They did some San Antonio Spurs fan dirty over there and shit, man. Broke his nose, took his jersey, and I don't really condone that type of activity, to be honest with you, fam. Like, I love my city, but I must say, man, there are moments and times where I just feel I gotta just shake my head at my city as well, right? I don't condone any of that, any of the videos of guys going around beating motherfuckers up just because they got a San Antonio Spurs jersey on, man. We not out here gang banging for NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting paid by the fucking team. Why are you so invested? And realistically, that's just motherfuckers that want to just take advantage of a situation, right? Which we all know is people out here that do things like that, right? So that's why I just try to avoid, the melee altogether, man. Because I'm built differently, I'm not one of those people that dwell in those type of environments. He said, I like bikes without seats. It's a good leg workout. What do you mean though? Like you take your seat off completely? So you ride the bike like seatless? So what's there? Just the frame sitting there? That's a little intense. You do realize that you still have the option to just stand up and pedal, right? With the seat there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you can't go wrong if, with the seat there as an option for you might get tired or whatever the case may be. I do a lot of standing up while I'm pedaling as well. Don't get me wrong. I completely get what you're saying. But at times though, I do, when your legs get tired, man, you gotta sit down at some point, you know. How far do you ride though? How long do you go? Like what distance do you ride? I guess it depends on your distance as well, right? If you're going for a shorter distance, then I guess it makes sense, right? Yo, Santana, he said, was you riding a school bus? Yo, Santana, you know damn well that I'm not riding that school bus right there, man. How am I gonna be riding the school bus that's behind me, man? This is what I'm riding, Santana. I'm on the bike and all that, man. Hold on, let me get the camera back. Hold on, what's going on, man? This might be Coach Mike Brown in there or something, man. He probably wanted to go get a quick Dunkin' Donuts grab or something. They gotta come outside too, right? Like they not just gonna be in the hotel all day, man. And that's really why, what hotel the Spurs staying in right now, man? I could low-key change the whole outcome of this series right now, man. If I find out where Wemby at, man. I'll go slip something in his. I would never do nothing like that. Let me not even joke like that on here, actually, man. I would never do anything like that. Yo, you know what's crazy? Wemby was actually in where was he at? He was in Harlem. I seen a video of, Victor Wembanyama. He was at Rucker Park, man. And if I'm being honest, I thought that was super dope, He says Soften S. Yo, Santana, man, what's good, man? I can't just have a chill stream today. What you want me in my bag? You want me mad and upset? You want me arguing with trolls on here? You want me to be a misrepresentation of my brand? That's what you want me to do, man? I'm not doing none of that for you, Santana. You talking about softness. I don't understand. I can't relate, but God bless my brother. It's definitely nothing soft about the city that never sleeps, fam. Yeah, you see where we at with it, fam. New York City bike lane bully, and you are now rocking with the best. Will Maddie TV, and there's no contest. And this is why I should be in front at all times, bro. Because I would have already been up the street, fam. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but that's more than enough space, sir. You can't get there? I got it. Let me get it. If you can't get it, let me get it, fam. I got one hand, bro. He good? You got a helmet on, fam. Go ahead, my brother. I'm gonna let him take his time, man. I'm not in a rush today. Like I said, you know. Usually I would be frustrated and I go through there, cut through there, and all type of shit. But today we chilling though, man. So I'm gonna let them rock today, man. He said he only soft on the bottom. He got a big heart though. Hey, yo, all right, check this out, fam. Nah, not negative. Soft on the bottom, we not doing that, fam. That's where I gotta check you now. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. It's nothing soft on the bottom. We not bottom, nothing bottom. We don't do that over here, bro. What we do is we ride the bike, fam. Okay? Ain't nothing soft about my bike frame, man. That's all chrome right there, fam. And my legs ain't soft either, B. What bottom? What bottom? What are you talking about, bro? Please, my brother. Enjoy the stream, okay? Calisthenics, cycling, and culture. Yo, this is 7th Ave? Damn, I was supposed to go down 6, y'all. Look what y'all made me do, man. See? Y'all got me arguing and shit. So look, we gonna cut through this way. Hold up, I'm going that way, man. Pardon me. Yeah, that was dangerous. I ain't really supposed to be on this, but it is what it is, man. I'm really supposed to be on 6th Ave right now. Right now we on 7th. Obviously 7th is where Madison Square Garden is, but this is a one-way, as you can clearly see. And we don't want to be a part. We don't want to be in the mix with all of that melee and all that. Yo, the Spurs on here? Yo, Wemby on there? Is Wemby on there? Yo, y'all remember the video when Birdman and fucking Lil Wayne was in California? And 40 Glock and all the Crips in Cali, they came and they ran down on him? That was what that just reminded me of right there. They say, yo, lollipop in there, cuz? Who remember that video, man? Santana, you seen that shit? I know you seen it. What is this bottom talk they on right now, bro? I don't understand. Power bottom? Yo, who y'all got in game 4, man? Can we just stick to the subject for once, please? Is there ever going to be a point that I can come on here and we can just have a discourse and a dialogue about the subject and the matter at hand? Why are we talking about power forwards, man? We talking about basketball. What is power bottom? What is that? That's what you want to, is that what you want to have a conversation about? Break it down for me then, fam. Let me know. What is that? What is this right here? Like I said, you know, every now and then you stumble upon, you know, those random art pieces. This one ain't that crazy though. That's cool. It looked like it been there for a little while though. They probably just gotta, you know, retouch it up a little bit. Get that shit a little bit more color. Alright, we on 6th Ave now, man. 6th Ave and 24th Street to be more specific. Mamba forever, man. You know, when I see that 2-4, I gotta salute the man himself, man. Kobe Bryant, you know, absolutely. Mamba mentality. Jalen Brunson definitely got that Mamba mentality, you know. And I definitely respect him as a player a lot. I also want to point out the fact that every now and then, like it dawns on me that, what he said? He said, okay, is you Smurda gang? I don't know. Nah, fam, nah. I'm not in any gang. Y'all not about to incriminate me on here. You good, bro? I'm gonna slide through here though. You gotta wait, bro. You gotta wait, fam. He wildin', fam. He did that shit with a smile on it. That's when you know you out of pocket. He laughing like something funny, bro. It's nothing funny about what you just did, bro. You weaving around in traffic like a goddamn psychopath, man. I don't know, bro. Is it worth it? Yeah, Smurda gang, I don't know what that is. I can't relate to that, bro. I don't know what that is, man. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda, though. Brooklyn stand up, but yeah, nah, we not Smurda gang, man. Everybody can't grow fitness. Cycling, calisthenics, culture. That's what we are. Yeah, triple C's, man. That's my gang, man. That's what I banged, man. Triple C's, man. Nah, realistically, man. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Right now, I'm out of breath again, I am. So I'm gonna shut up. Catch my breath. Yo, I appreciate that, man. How do you pronounce your name? I would assume that he does. I've heard it enough times to believe that That's probably the case. I appreciate you sharing that message with me, though, man. And just know that he loves you too. Absolutely. Let's get up out of here, man. Hold on. Let's turn this back around. Pardon me, y'all. I ain't know I had it on mute, man. How long was I on mute, bro? Cause they always hating on me, man. I didn't hit mute not one time, bro. Yo, Jesus loves you too, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna let him go ahead. That was kind of crazy right there. But I'm gonna let him rock only because I've done that for a living at 1.2. Yeah, I was right out here in these same bike lanes with that same stupid vest on. Literally. Is that breakaway or is that Dutch? Whatever the case may be, I'm gonna go. You move up again, bro. We gonna have a lawsuit situation, bro. You wanna try your luck? Let me know, man, because I need to build a studio any goddamn way, man. These motherfuckers will dare you. You know what I'm saying? They about to hit you with their car, bro. You can hit me if you want. But I'm just letting you know, fam, you will have to see me in court, sir. Of course the fire truck is gonna be behind me the whole goddamn time. So now I gotta be yelling. Hold on, let me get out of here, man. Pardon me, man. That shit is mad loud and obnoxious, bro. Ain't even no fire down here, bro. You going the wrong way, bro. I don't smell shit. That might be the Knicks on there, bro. I don't know. The garden is right down this way, by the way. We getting ready to make our way to Madison Square Garden. The fire truck is very loud. It's very obnoxious. I'm trying to get away from this shit, but for whatever reason, all right, I think we in the clear now. Yo, who y'all got though, man? I ain't hear nobody answer the question yet, man. Game 4 of the NBA Finals tonight. The New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. Who y'all got, man? Let me know in the chat, man. Farting helps my lower back pain by releasing pressure. You know what? I can't even say that I can actually relate to that. Yeah, I feel like it's been times where, yeah, man, you might be holding it in for too long. You know, you probably thought it was some gas or something, and then you let it go. Yeah, man. However you gotta basically release is how you release, man. You know, nobody's answering this question about Game 4, though. I don't know how I feel about this, man. Am I gonna have to shut this shit off and try again to see if they gonna put me on the right goddamn algorithm? Where the hoopers at, bro? You going to the parade this month? You know, I've been thinking about it. I've really been thinking about it. Okay, we got some action. This is why I turned the camera on. This is what the fuck we want to see. All right, so you talking about a parade. As you can clearly see, I don't know why they got these niggas over here so deep right now. Apparently, they getting ready for the parade right now, man. Y'all see all these goddamn police, man? I'm not sure what's going on over here. Maybe the Knicks is about to roll through. I don't know if Trump is still out here or, you know, or what's going on. What he got up over here? What sign is this right here, man? It's always somebody protesting something. Stop. Okay, salute. They over here deep, bro. It's like 100. My bad, bro. Pardon me. Even though you was out of pocket, I'm gonna say my bad anyway. Even though you was out of pocket, because that's just the type of courtesy that I exude, man. That nigga walked and brushed on my bike and shit, man. I'm not sure where he going, but it's a lot of police over here, man. Too many, quite frankly. So we gonna slide this way. Okay. I used to work in here too, by the way, man. Shout out to Macy's Herald Square for the slavery, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? And for firing me. Because all the girls in there was on my body and all that. And the manager was a sucker. And he felt the certain... Yeah. It'd be crazy out here, man. You just trying to get an honest dollar and make a living, man. The stories that I could tell, man, I definitely put a lot of pain in this building, though, man. Every now and then when I pass this shit, I just laugh. Like, yeah, that overnight graveyard shift and all that, man. I used to be all the way up there. We're not going to talk about what I used to do up there on the 11th floor in the stockroom and all that, but just know, fam, overnight, in this shit right here, I know it looks beautiful, right? From the outside looking in. You look at it, look at this. It really don't, though, actually. The building looks old and dingy. They really need to change it at this point. But all I'm saying is this, fam. You'd be very, very surprised to learn basically what I learned when I was working in there overnights, man. Yeah. Customer service on a whole nother level, fam. But now, on a serious note, We actually by the garden, right? That's how you know I don't be coming over here, man. I literally was getting ready to ride right by this shit like I usually do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm always over here. I just never really like go over here. But for the sake of the live stream and for the sake of my city, more importantly, I'm getting ready to take y'all to the garden, man. Because I just feel like it's only right, man. I gotta touch the garden, man. You know, one time to get in my luck and all that. Oh yeah, he asked me if I'm going to the parade this month. Yeah, I'm still in the air about that. I'm still in the air about that. I've been contemplating, you know. On one hand, I feel like, is he going or not, bro? You already made the sacrifice, man. You might as well finish off the gamble. Nah? Copy then. I was gonna let him rock, man, but now he's stuck, man. Now you in a weird spot and you got people walking behind and they got the shirts and the hats. I ain't getting no shirt till this game 7, man. Like I said, man. Because I would hate to get a shirt. y'all see where I'm going with it, right? And then just basically have the shirt just sitting, basically, with no championship. Let me get a championship first, man. I don't want no shirt with a trophy on it. I want to see the trophy, man. God damn it. Man, realistically, man, every New York Knicks fan, we should all get a replica of the trophy, man. As loyal as the Knicks fans have been to this organization right here, this is everybody in the city's trophy, bro. Everybody should get a trophy mailed to their homes. I'm talking about all the real Knicks fans, by the way. I'm probably not gonna get one of those. I'm sorry. Let me step to the side though, man. Yeah, you see right now, what I see right here, I'm already like cringing at what I see. It's a lot of people over here. I'm uncomfortable. I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what I'm seeing, man. Cheeseburger. Did you apply for Casa Not Streaming University? Nah, they didn't accept my application, man. Yeah, I put one in and they, I got my, it got rejected and all that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put another application in and hopefully they accept my other one, man. I'm not really sure why my first one they go through though, man. Do you know Casa Not? Could you put in a word for me, Cheeseburger? Because I would absolutely love to basically be a part of something like that. I feel like that would be really, really dope. I just did something really, really stupid, by the way. I was standing. Look, I have my back turned with my bike behind me. Never do that. This is the city that never sleeps. I'm good because I'm me, but I'm just saying, if you come out here, you might not want to do nothing like that, man. You got to keep your eyes and your head on a swivel at all times. Let's go, New York. Go, New York. Where's Jalen Brunson in them at, man? I might keep this shit on all night, man. What y'all think? Y'all want to see me? Y'all think I should stream the whole, y'all know they be having a game. Where do they be having that shit at? Over here? Where they be watching the game at and all that? I think it's around the corner, right? My bad. Yeah, I'm already, this is too much people over here, man. And like I said, yesterday I walked over here, but outside of that though, I'm never over here, bro. Like real New Yorkers, we don't come over here. I just want y'all to know that, man. Everybody that you see over here, it might be 3% of this might be New York over here, man. And the rest of this shit is tourist attraction, right? We don't come over here. Obviously, we got special circumstance. We got an NBA championship on the line here. I just wanted to come over here and put some good energy over here, though, quite frankly. Because like I said, man, I ain't really watched Game 3, but from what I heard, that shit was a disaster, man. What news broadcast is this right here, man? They interviewing somebody right here. Let me see if I can see what's going on here, man. They got the robot out here. Let me step to the side. Pardon me. Give me my bike right here, man. Let me see what's going on. They got the robot. I did see a clip of this. What's going on in the chat right now? He said, go to Hunts Point. I'm trying to see the streetwalkers. Yeah, nah, we not. I don't know, my boy. That might be another. You gonna have to hit the Cash App for that type of content right there, man. You throw me a couple of dollars in that Cash App, my studio I gotta be able to build something. A part of my studio is gonna have to get built if y'all want to start seeing that type of content. What jersey is this? Bart? Oh, that's his name? Yeah, Bart the robot? Yeah. This is insane, Bart, by the way. He said, get a Spurs jersey. You trying to get me jumped out here, fam? Even saying that out loud was crazy, man. Watch your mouth, man. You ain't see the video of what they did to that guy with the Spurs jersey on? Look around right now and tell me if you see a Spurs jersey in sight, fam. And realistically, I had to change my clothes before I came out here. I had on some black and white shorts, fam. I looked down. I said, you know what? That's close enough, man. They might get it. They might get it misconstrued. Realistically, yeah. We not doing no Spurs jerseys out here. So the robot is literally causing commotion out here. You good, sir? That's crazy though, man. Yeah, that's technology though, man. You got robots out here and shit. You good? Yeah, you good. All right. So I feel like we can head to the park now. I don't really feel like anything is going on right now. We'll come back over here a little bit later. Orange and blue. What is that? Pepsi. But for right now, I gotta go get my hoop on, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Banana tree climber. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what that is, man. Banana tree climber. Is that something that you're into? God bless you, man. What's right here? The Daily Ground Brown Square that refuses to quit. Casanat has been notified. Who was just talking about Casanat? That's kind of crazy. Casanat name is right there, bro. And they just was asking about Casanat. Penn Station, Long Island Railroad Subway. Come on, man. You got the rooftop. It's a vibe right now, man. This is my city, man. This is what we on right now, man. New York Knicks, NBA Finals. It's been a really, really long time since we've been in this position, man. And as you can clearly see, the city is in a frenzy right now. I can't even get off the exit the goddamn sidewalk, man. I've been standing here for 20 minutes, bro, trying to get off the sidewalk. But the city is so lit right now that, quite frankly, there's nowhere to go. I'm sorry. Let me slide through this way. All right, we got off of the sidewalk, man. I started to get, I'm claustrophobic, so realistically, that crowd, like I said, I don't really play the crowd like that. You know, that's not really my vibe. I might come back over here, though, like I said, closer to when the game is getting ready to start. I really want to go watch the game, though, and actually enjoy it. So I probably won't be over here. What time the game come on, though? 8:30, right? We'll see. I'll have to go charge my phone, and then I'll come back. But for right now, though, this is the Garden right here, man. Madison Square Garden, man. New York City, Game 4, NBA Finals, New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. I'm out of breath, man. Give me 30 seconds to catch my breath, and then y'all already know what's getting ready to happen next. Tough. They got the custom made tees. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. If you a hustler right now, by all means, man, you should definitely be down here. You know, there's no question. You got a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of people out here from all over right now. So this is definitely a great time to not only just be a New Yorker, but to be basically to be a business, especially if you're an independent business. You know, definitely, man. If you got T-shirts or if you have the ability to press and create T-shirts, you know what I'm saying? I would strongly encourage and advise that you make your way down to Madison Square Garden. You only got a couple of more weeks to do it, but you could definitely, get a couple of sales over here, to say the least. You know, absolutely, man. Yeah, man. What a time to be alive, man. This is my city, though, man. New York, man. I'm getting ready to go to the park now, man. I feel like we showed y'all enough. Yeah, let's get out of the melee now, man. So now I'm about to go shoot around, get my hoop on and all that. Hopefully, I could get an actual game or something. Yeah, that would be dope if I could get a little 4-on-4. So we getting ready to make our way to the park and all that, man. Billboards. Nobody answered the question yet, though, man. I'm still waiting, man. Y'all ain't here talking about some banana tree climber. Y'all got me embarrassed right now, bro. I'm doing this stream. I'm trying to compete with All Day NYC, man. All Day NYC don't got this issue. When he asks his chat questions about the game and things like that, they respond, man. You talking about some banana tree climb? That's what you got me out here talking about, man? Who do y'all think is gonna win Game 4, man? Let me know, man. Predictions, man. The Knicks or the Spurs, man. Who y'all got in Game 4 tonight, man? Let me know. Absolutely, man. By the way, this is still the Garden. Yeah, this is, obviously it takes up the whole block. So that was the front end of MSG. And right here, this would be the rear side of MSG. I also want to point out the fact that let me find out that I can start doing streams with my front-facing camera. You know what I'm saying? Can I ask for anybody that's tuned in right now how the quality of the stream is? I actually have a cracked lens on my front camera. which is, you know, basically been keeping me from using my front camera. But from what I can see right now, it doesn't look like it's that bad, you know. I could switch it though. Let me know. I might need to do this. The only thing about this is that it's like I can't really see what's going on myself, you know, because I'm holding it facing the other way or whatever. But let me know though, man. How's the quality of the stream, man? I got 11 likes, so you know what I'm saying? That should be. I've been getting more likes than I get for one of my damn workouts, bro. When I got the camera, when I'm playing with the camera for an hour, trying to get the perfect angle and shit, man. I'm thinking I'm getting the right angle. I get 7 likes, man. Here I go with the front-facing camera. My shit cracked. They loving this shit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I guess the quality is not that bad, huh? I could kind of see it a little bit though. Like you can see the dark spots or whatever. It is what it is, man. Y'all clearly get the point though. We in New York City. I'm out of breath again. Pardon me. This is not easy. Okay, I'm the bike lane bully. I ain't say I was motherfucking Floyd Mayweather, man. Yeah, this ain't easy, man. And then we came from Brooklyn, right? So, you know, we was doing a lot of pedaling already, you know. But let me not act like that's on my body, though. Like, I don't do this every day. I really do this every day. Oh, shout out to my diner, man. I can't believe that this is still over here, man. As I stated, you know, shout out to everybody tuned in. Who that right there, man? Double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel, man. We in New York City, man. And you are now rocking with the best. Yo, let me walk and talk to y'all a little bit, man. What they saying in here, man? Soda pop drink. It says Jesus Christ loves you. And everyone in the chat, salute. Even though it's kind of random. Nah, that was on your heart. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, you know. Absolutely. What state? This is New York City. We're in New York right now. Manhattan, New York to be specific. We just left, or we just passed by Madison Square Garden. The Knicks are obviously getting ready to play the San Antonio Spurs for Game 4 of the NBA Finals tonight. And yeah, so I just wanted to go by and kind of get a feel for the energy and see what was going on. I might head back over there when I'm done shooting around though. He said, bro, get a car. Are you dumb? He talking about get a car, man. Let me stop and do some pull-ups now. How you doing? Good afternoon. He talking about get a car. You don't see the bike right there, man? That's my car right there, man. Hold on, B. Let me get some pull-ups off real quick, man. I wasn't even gonna do nothing today, but I just walked by this scaffold. I'm not gonna be able to get this off. Let me get my tripod now, too. Realistically. Actually, no, because I broke it. Yeah, I broke my tripod again, man. It is what it is. Let me get a quick little, hold on, man. You talking about get a car, man. This is the real engine you need right here, man. When you got this engine right here, you don't need no vehicle, man. I am a car, man. That was a quick one right there, man. Yeah, I know I had to do something, man. I had to do some pull-ups. What they saying, man? He said get in a car in New York is crazy. Right, man. That part. Not to mention, you don't really need that in the city, you know. You got trains on every block, every corner. Come on, man. They got Ubers, Lyfts. It's really too many options for me to be stressing about a car, you know. Not to mention, like I said, I've been cycling for like 15 years. So realistically, if you cycle long enough, eventually, you know, you'll start to realize how, you know, that's basically the equivalent. You know, obviously, a car is a lot faster, but it's also a lot more expensive, right? So, yeah, I save a lot of money, you know, and it's just a lot more convenient for me, to say the least. Not to mention, I just love cycling. So, yeah, man, this is kind of my car, to say the least. You know what's so crazy, though? If I'm being honest with you, because I drive too, you know. I don't drive on a daily, but when I do drive, I must say, man, I really don't understand what all of the hype is about. I'd much rather be on my bicycle, basically is what I'm saying, right? Like when I drive, it's a miserable experience for me. So I don't know. Everybody's different when it comes to that. I'm clearly out of breath again. Give me like 15 seconds. Catch my breath and all that. Fortunately, we going downhill now, so you know what I'm saying? I can kind of catch my breath on this. Hold on, champ. You good? Yeah, you on candid camera, nigga. Look at your mirrors before you pull off, stupid. That's why you have them, bro. Fat boy. Pardon me, man. Because it's always the fat, sloppy motherfuckers that do that shit, bro. Because you don't have no discipline, bro. How you about to pull off before you look in your mirror, bro? A stroller could have been there. Anything could have been there, bro. Pardon my language, man. Yeah, like I said, man, this is the type of, this is what we got to deal with, man. Out here on this bike, man. Y'all think it's sweet. It's not, bro. It's not. My son is suited and booted with the top hat on. I don't know where he going, but the garden is that way. He clearly not worried about the game. He's going this way. That nigga about to go. He probably late for his business meeting and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got some other stuff going on. Who that right there? Bellaton said hi. Peace and love to Bellaton. Will, we need a stream of you breakdancing on the train. Yo, I might have to give y'all that, man. You want to see that? Y'all want to see me busting some moves on the train? You know what's so crazy? I spend a lot of time on the NYC trains. I kind of grew up on the trains, if I'm being honest, because I was one of those students that I traveled, to school. I traveled a really, really long distance to school. I used to hate that shit too, man. All of my friends, like we walk into school together, they go up the block, I have to go get on the bus to go travel all the way to another borough. It used to suck, basically, right? But I say all that to say this. I have a lot of experience on trains and just a lot of stories and a lot of memories on trains, to say the least. That is something that I used to do, basically, We used to do it as a joke, like me and my friends or whatever, but yeah, we've done things like that in the past. I don't really know if, my breakdancing days might be over now. Yeah, it's been quite some time, but yeah, man. Like I said, once again, that might be content that y'all get in the near far future, man. Once I get monetized and all that. Probably not. Yeah, I don't really see that coming down the pipeline right now, But you never know, though. You never know, man. Just subscribe to the channel and stay tuned and keep it locked. Because you really never know what I'm cooking up, man. Quite frankly. Right now, where we at right now, man? I'm out of breath and shit. Wait, technically, though, we going 24th, right? Yeah, it's on 24th Street. So we getting ready to go back to 24th Street. Because like I said, I gotta get some hooping off, man. It's only right, man. The Knicks is in the finals, If you're a real hooper and you're from the city, it's kind of impossible to resist the urge to want to pick up a basketball right now, right? To say the least. So we definitely getting ready to, make our way to the park. You will be stuck. Oh, they talking about that car. In traffic, yeah, absolutely, man. And then with these dickheads out here, because I clearly just seen, I almost got hit just now, Technically, I kind of am wilding, because I'm or whatever, but I'm still paying attention, man. And like I said, I really am, the exception when it comes to this, right? Everybody not on my level when it comes to this cycling shit, You got to have a real level of awareness. Yeah, man, and you got to just really be very, very attentive to what's happening around you, I'm naturally that way anyway, but I will say, riding a bike for 15 years in New York City, as bad as it is, with the cars and the traffic and everything, needless to say, it's definitely going to make you a better, just a lot more aware of your surroundings, And I've definitely been struck before, I've definitely had accidents, you name it. I've seen it all on a bike. So, yeah, man. Definitely got to be careful out here. That's clean right there. Clean. G-Wagon. Shout out to, damn, that pizzeria is still there? Shout out to, what's the name of this shit? I don't know the name of it, but they got some good pizza in there though, man. And like I said, before the day is over, I just feel like it's only right. I got to get a slice of pizza, if not two. Realistically, I got to get 2 slices. I can never just get 1 slice of pizza. Yeah, that's never enough for me. I'm going to get 2 slices before, before we get out of here, man. But right now, we definitely getting ready to head to the park. Like I said that 20 times already. They like, what park, man? It's actually a park right here. This is Chelsea right here. Yeah, so this is where I was yesterday. doing my workout. We're not going in there today. We actually getting ready to go to another location. But yeah, that's definitely Chelsea Park right there. Definitely another spot um, where they put in some serious pain. Is there a bike lane over here or nah? Yeah, you gotta be really, really careful. When I just, that move I just did right there, going between these tight spaces, anything that's like a blind spot like this, you gotta be careful. Because anybody is liable to walk between these spaces. I've seen it happen too many times, and everybody's basically not paying attention. So, yeah, man, it's definitely, yeah, we gonna slide this way. Because right now we on 26th Street. We trying to go to 24th. So we gonna go up here, and we gonna go 2 blocks down this way, and the park should be right there, man. Like I said, at this point, we just riding, man, till we get to the park. But shout out to everybody tuned in. Like I said, the watch party is tonight. I probably won't be going to that, but we will be passing by the garden again before I head back to the lab. Just stay tuned and keep it locked for that. You know, um, yeah, man. Like I said, this is one of those things where you have to think for other people. You don't have an option, because if not, you would be dead out here. You got people out here that's just in their own world. They don't care. They not paying attention. They don't want to pay attention. And you got some people that are just careless people in general, right? And just, I see it all day. Hold on, though. I'm not even going to hold you. I ain't have an icy in so long. I'm about to run down on the icy lady, man. Let me get an icy real quick, man. See, now this is about to be really stupid. Because how am I going to have an icy? I'm going to have to just stop real quick, man. Yeah, we definitely about to take a little icy break. Yo, McGoggle, that's you? Salute. You got a cherry pineapple? Can I get a cherry pineapple? What size? Large. Yeah, I gotta get an icy real quick, man. Cool off and all that. So we gonna have to just stop for 2 seconds, man. Yo, McGoggle, man. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. Yeah, we doing something a little different. No, smaller than that. Let me get a... Yeah, that's good. That should be good. Yeah, pineapple and cherry. Yeah, absolutely, man. We working, man. We working. Yeah. 1K, man. I don't really... Is that really a milestone at this point? I don't know, McGoggle. We got so much other things that we want to do, But we definitely see what's going on. How much? How much? 5? Hold on, y'all. Pardon me. This is, how much? 1, 2. That's 5. How much is it? Yeah. Grab that. That's what? 4, 5. Thank you. You too. But yeah, absolutely though, man. We've been putting in that work, McGoggle. I'm probably gonna have to do something for that though, something special. Pardon me. We probably do something like 1K reps or something. We gotta do something to kind of celebrate. But just know that we got a lot of work to do as well. And the job is definitely not finished. I'm about to not staying right here though, because I feel like the daycare, they letting the kids out and all that. Let me slide over here. We're gonna slide across the street and all that. I don't want to drop my icy either though. Let the yellow cab go by. You good? Yeah, I know how I feel about all the commotion in the melee and all that, man. It be too much noise, man. Let me just chill out real quick, man. Pardon me, man. Set this up right here. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Bike Lane Bully, man. Yo, McGoggle, man. How you doing, though, man? How's your day going so far? And more importantly than that, who you got, man? The Knicks or the Spurs, man? I know you play hockey and all that. Basketball not really your bag, but you know. What he said? He said 1K muscle up. I'm not gonna lie, man. I might have to 1K though. I don't know. I don't really think. Yeah, I don't really see that in the foreseeable future right now, man. 1,000 muscle ups? 1,000? Who said Spurs, man? Okay, P Dog. All right, so let me ask you this. You said Spurs. I want to know why you feel like the Spurs are going to win. And specifically tonight, game 4, what do you think is going to what do you think it's going to come down to tonight? Do you feel like it's going to be a battle of the centers? Is it going to be Cat versus Wemby? Are we going to get another Cat Wemby matchup? Um, who on here? Ain't nobody on there. Or is it going to come down to what would my? I just put a poll up last night and all that. I said Jalen Brunson is either going to have to be more of a facilitator tonight. 106, 103, Knicks overtime. I'm from Texas. Okay, so you got a bias then, basically. Copy. I guess I can understand that. I'm from New York, so yeah, I got the same bias. I like your hair. I appreciate that, son. Appreciate that, man. Peace, love, and prosperity to you. Who you think gonna win the game tonight, though, man? 106, 103, Knicks overtime. McGoggle. So you got the Knicks too? Okay, okay. But you think it's gonna go to overtime though? That's interesting. You know. All right. So you got a specific prediction that you have for the game. That sounds like a parlay right there, though, man. You got any parlays? If you got any parlays, man, let me know, man. I got a couple in my damn self, man. Yeah, we only got how many more games? Well, we'll see. It might go to game 7, man. Selfishly, I do want this to go to game 7, just so I can have more, opportunities to hit parlays. If I'm just being honest with you, man. Y'all already know my situation, man. I've been trying to hit a parlay all goddamn year, man. Hoping for the Spurs to win because I'm from Texas too. Damn, we got a lot of Texas people in here right now, man. Okay, copy, man. But y'all already won though, fam. You see, the thing with New York is, I feel like Texas, y'all accustomed to winning, realistically. Y'all got a couple, you feel me? We ain't have one in so long that I just feel like, I don't know, man. It's going to come down to the wire, though, for sure. I love New Yorkers, really, do you? What do you love about New Yorkers? Shim Shim. Shout out to Hunter in the building, man. Bellatone. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. Yo, P-Dog, you were saying are you asking me what part of the city that I'm in right now? You see? There's always some crazy shit going on, bro. Why can't we just be out here and just be chilling, bro? Everybody always in a rush to go somewhere, man. Are you from Brooklyn? I'm from Bryan. What's Bryan? What is that? Where is that? I'm not familiar, man. Did you mean to say Brooklyn? Hunter said Chim Chim. What are y'all talking about, man? We about to go to the park and we about to get sturdy, man. Let me finish my icy, though. This shit melting and shit. Talk to him up. I also have another question. What do you feel like is going to be the outcome of, basically, I've been hearing a lot of conversations around Karl Anthony Towns, and maybe I'm jumping ahead. Maybe I need to slow down. Let me not even put that energy out there, man. But they basically was saying, like, win or lose, that the Knicks are they might get rid of Karl Anthony Towns type shit. Like, they're not really so sure if they want to give him that extension for the future. Personally, I feel like, especially if they win, they probably should keep him just for the simple fact that, clearly they figured out something with Karl Anthony Towns there, right? So it's just like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Sabrina France, okay, that's where you tuned in from. Shout out to everybody tuned in from France, man. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. What's the energy out there right now, man? What y'all like? What's the temperature right now, man? Is it summertime right now? You probably somewhere with a bowl of pasta. Wow, village somewhere, man. The energy in France right now, man. Man. I ain't had one of these in so long right here. The summer has officially started, man. Once you see me with one of these, yeah, it's the summertime now, man. Absolutely. I don't got no tissue. Yeah, I do. Hopefully this don't make my lips too red, man. It should be making you look like you got on lipstick and all that, fam. I'm not with none of that, man. I don't want to be sending the wrong message to nobody out here. Did I miss any of the messages, man? I know I'm not so good at this, man. I'm from Galveston. I didn't see that. Okay, I seen that. Spurs to me. I seen that. Okay, yeah, I seen everything. Shout out to everybody tuned in. We getting ready to get back on the bike, and we getting ready to head down the street, and we gonna get some hooping off, man. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, there's a court available. What they said? I am 46 years old and not in good health. Damn, come on, Bellatone. You gonna be a Debbie Downer on my? I don't like to hear shit like that, because obviously health is wealth. What I will say is this: it's never too late to change your situation. So I don't really know your situation, but can I ask basically what your situation is? Why are you not in good health? What exactly is going on with you? If you don't mind sharing that, Um, but you definitely got to keep going though. No matter what hand you was dealt, whatever cards you have, you got to play your hand. So hopefully you figured out your situation. How old are you? I'm 38 years old. I'm 42. Yeah, I'm 38. I actually turned 39 in a couple of months. August 7th, I turned 39, man. But like I always say all the time, it's more about how you feel. If I'm being honest, this is the best that I've felt physically, mentally, and spiritually my whole entire life, right? So at the end of the day, that's what's more important. I feel like a lot of people, they focus on how old they're getting, and it's kind of like it becomes a thing where, like, I don't know, you start feeling like you're looking for the years of the past, but realistically, you should be looking forward to the years ahead. That's kind of where I'm at right now mentally, right? I feel blessed and highly favored, man. 39, come on, man. I don't got no gray hairs in my head. I can't complain. My hairline is still right here. I'm not one of them guys. I don't gotta go get no products to put my hairline and make my shit come forward. Nah, man. We blessed, we feel good, we look good, and life is great. Do I have all of the things that I have? Absolutely not. Do I have a lot of work that I know I need to do? Absolutely. So that's just kind of my mentality. Wow, that's awesome. Birthday's in 19. Okay, so you a Leo as well? Shout out to my Leos in the building, man. Leo gang, man. Absolutely, man. You already know. I've been taking a lot. This shit is melting, man. Let me eat this shit, bro. Clearly, I can't talk and eat at the same time. Give me 1 second, man. But I appreciate all of my, everybody that comes through, and basically views and supports the channel. So, same age as my uncle. Damn. So I'm Unc out here, fam. I guess I'm Unc out here then, man. Yeah, I gotta embrace that. I gotta wear that hat, man. One of the shorties called me Unc the other day, fam. I low-key wanted to fight him though. I'm like, what you mean Unc, fam? It kind of threw me off, but then I had to think about it for a second. Like, you know what, man? Realistically, yeah, I am Unc, fam. Why is that something to be ashamed of, man? Embrace that, man. But I'm Unc that can still get sturdy and pack one of y'all young boys up though, fam. I'm that Unc. I'm the Unc that can still get in the field with you and roll around though. He said, thought you were Yo, Cable Dog, man. I'm not even gonna hold you, fam. I was chilling all day. I wasn't even really thinking about anything like this until now. I'm about to put you on a timeout, bro. Yeah, you getting the fuck out of here today, man. You thought I was a what? What about my aura and my energy made you think that, bro? Time out, fam. Time out. Time out, man. 24 hours, you're on a timeout, buddy. That was crazy. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Shout out to Natalie Smith in the building, 4931. That was crazy, man. We getting ready to go shoot around, like I said, man. Give me a few more. Give me like 30 seconds to kill this real quick. Realistically, the spoon is what's making it take too long. Let me drink this shit like it's a shot real quick. What's going on, man? Spurs or Knicks, man? Who y'all got, man? Talk to me, man. McGoggle said, nah, my uncle's in great health. I'm not saying that he's not. And like I said, once again, man, McGoggle, you got to remember, man, you got people who are 80 years old that can still get up every single day and jog and run and exercise. So it's not basically, like I said, can I throw this in there? Can I throw this in there? I can throw this in there? I can throw this in. You got people. Yeah, it's not about your age, basically, right? It's more about how you've conditioned your body over the years, right? So if you've been consistent long enough, your body will adapt. And is it going to get a lot harder to do certain things? Absolutely. You might not be able to do everything the same, but it's all about just basically, like I said, man, just staying active and staying consistent. And yeah, man, you got to work smart too. Absolutely. And definitely, you definitely want to start stretching and doing different things like that. Pardon me. Man, this pollen, bro. Who we got in here, man? Tongue, Sahur. Yo, G1, salute to you. I don't really understand what you just said, because I don't think that's in English, but I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Oh, just like tongue. And then you said it again, it's crazy. Yo, Samuel, peace and love, my brother. He said, yo, broski, you got some advice on me. I stopped weed, alcohol, and cigarettes all in one. Bro, yo, Samuel, I'm about to smoke something right in like 10 minutes, bro. I don't necessarily know if you came to the right guy for this advice. I got something sturdy on me right now in the fanny pack, my boy, that I'm getting ready to get to. But let me read it, though. Let me give it respect, because you came on here and you wanted to get this off. He said weed, alcohol, and cigarettes all in one last 2 weeks. That's crazy though. Salute to you. That takes a lot of discipline to be able to stop something that you've been accustomed to doing cold turkey. So absolutely. 17/7, 1995, 60 kilo. I want to be, last summer I was 72 kg. I'm bulking right now. You sound like you on a mission, bro. To be honest. Yeah, you on a mission right now, man. Like I said, realistically, you sound like you're already on the right track, and you sound like you know what you need to do. Quite frankly, you don't necessarily need me to tell you what you need to do, right? But you do sound like you focused, and you sound like you locked in, man. I would just say to keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, you got to start eating a lot more. Eating heavier portions of food if you're trying to gain weight. Um, Yo, Edo Dog or E Dog 949C6 said Samuel quit being a whistle binky. What's that? What's a whistle binky? E Dog? Yeah, that's a new one right there. He says Samuel is a whistle binky. P Dog, that's good. Bellatom said, good job, my bro. A sister from France. Yo, Bellatom, you want to run that back by me one more time? I subbed and liked, by the way. Yo, I appreciate that, son. If you drop content on your page as well, I'll definitely hit you with that sub and that like back. Absolutely. Everybody that's in here right now, just do me a favor and double tap that screen, man. Subscribe to the channel, because like I said, we gonna be hitting y'all with something every week. It's not gonna always be me just talking to y'all, riding through the city. It's not gonna always be. It's gonna be different things, man. Calisthenics, cycling, culture, man. NYC, Wilmette TV, Bike Lane Bully. Y'all already know what it is, man. We getting ready to go to the park and we gonna get some hooping off, like I said. Cause my phone is on 40% now. So I'm probably gonna have to go charge this at some point. Then I'll pop back on here a little bit later and we'll ride back through the city to head back to Brooklyn. And we just gonna give y'all basically a little tour of the city, man. That's what we gonna be doing on this channel, man. Every now and then, we gonna be riding through the city, and y'all gonna be getting different sights of New York City, man. From the perspective of the Bike Lane Bully, of course, Wilmette TV, NYC's finest. Salute, absolutely. I ain't no whistle binky. Do you know what that is, E-Dog? Because I don't. What's a whistle binky, man? What is that? Samuel said, you talk shit, I can do it also, E-Dog. Love from Amsterdam. Oh, that's where you from, Samuel? I didn't know you was from Amsterdam. Okay, copy. It took me 30 minutes to eat that damn ice cream, man. Clearly. Nah, it was cold too. That shit was freezing my teeth and shit. What they saying? Yeah, salute to Amsterdam, man. I didn't know that's where you was from, Samuel. Copy, man. Okay. William 2482. I seen this already. Yo, what is a whistle binky? Can somebody explain to me what that is, man? All right, man. We getting ready to make our way to the park now. We going this way though, cause this is 9th Avenue. Yeah. Back on the bike I go. Yeah, like I said, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You can't go wrong with a bike. Don't get me wrong, a car is convenient too, right? And you can definitely, but all I'm saying is this, man. You're not even getting no gains in the car. At least on a bike, I know I'm killing two birds with one stone. You feel me? I'm getting sturdy and I'm getting to my destination. You feel me? We killing two birds with one stone right now, man. I should go to the spa and get a spa right now, realistically, man. Cause I kind of, yeah, I ain't get one of those all summer. It's crazy, or all year rather. Cause the summer ain't even really officially started yet, did it? It might have started today. What's today? June 10th, right? Did the summer officially start yet? It might be one more week, man, before it officially starts. But that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that my city is getting ready to celebrate. Yeah. Y'all see how we look right now? Y'all see how these streets is empty right now? It's kind of calm. I mean, it's a little bit of commotion towards the garden right now, as it should be. It's a game coming on. But what I'm saying is this. Hold on, this is 24th Street. So I got to go this way now. Damn. Yeah, it's on 11th. We on 9th. So we got to go up 2 blocks this way. Of course, I go down the one way like an idiot. So, yeah, clearly I don't know where I'm going, bro. We gonna land on this park at some point. I promise you. You know, it's definitely 2 blocks away. Let me start around him. FedEx Truck Park. Yeah, that's pretty much. This is like the norm right here, though. You know. Yeah, you kind of got to deal with these congested streets and shit, man. It's gonna be trucks parked. You got to be really, really careful going around these trucks like that. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, it's always something going on, man. Whether that's another bike. And let me show y'all how I got into that accident too. You see how this truck is here, and I'm going around it. That was basically how I ended up colliding. I had a head-on collision with another cyclist like that, because literally I was doing the same exact thing I'm doing now. I was going the wrong way, which this is not, a good idea to do this. Obviously, right now I'm kind of chilling, so be good right now. But that particular day, I wasn't chilling, man. I was on the move. I was trying to get somewhere, and I went around. It actually was a trailer though, and we was actually. I'll show y'all later when we go back towards Brooklyn. But it was basically I was on like Second Avenue. Long story short, it was a big trailer blocking the bike lane, and I weaved around it, not really basically thinking that I'm going the wrong way. There's a good chance that a bike might be coming that way, right? And that's exactly what happened. I didn't even have time to react and shit. We bumped heads, the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest. He took more of a brunt of the. He was a lot more hurt than I was. Like I kind of aided or whatever, but it could have been worse to say the least. But that was definitely something that I had to learn my lesson. Yo, who in the chat right now, man? Pardon me, man. I wasn't really even looking at the screen, man. I'll be in my bag, y'all. Pardon me, man. Sometimes I'll be talking, just looking around. Yo, bag this. Salute, my brother. What they saying in here? What city is this? Yo, deep. This is New York City, man. Can't you tell? You can't tell what city this is, man. I know I got my front lens cracked and all that. God damn, let me wipe the lens down. I know the lens is cracked, but I mean, come on, man. We not in goddamn. This ain't Cleveland. This ain't Philly. Where you think this is, fam? Huh? Where you think we at, man? We in the Mecca, man. Yeah, New York City, man. And you are now rocking with him, Real Matic TV, man. Bike Lane Bully, man. We getting ready to go to the park though, man. Cause I gotta put a couple of shots up, man. It's only right, man. It's a big basketball day. We got game 4 tonight. Everything good right here? He barely getting in there, man. I'm not sure where he going. What they saying though, man? Pardon me, man. I ain't really. Samuel, I seen that already. What is 676767? I don't know what that is. Whistle Binky equals Samuel. Okay, copy. You ain't really explain what that is though. Bag this said you dig the city. Absolutely, man. Yo, this shit is lit. You out here, right? Bag this. If you out here right now, then you see what's going on, man. It's definitely on fire right now, to say the least. McGoggle said, I love the quieter parts of the city. Yeah, at times I'm that way too. It's kind of like I don't really like the melee and all of the commotion. I'm like that all the time, actually, if I'm being honest. I'd much rather be over there, down here where the water is at. You know what I'm saying? That's usually where I would be at, like somewhere by the water with a little, you know what I'm saying? Chilling out, basically getting my mind right. That is my preference, so I can't say that I don't understand. Deep's 6'6" Hold on, 6060 said, I've never seen New York apart from the skyscraper photos and vids. This looks different and peaceful, you see? And that's the whole thing about it, you know. Everybody has a different perception and perspective of basically different cities, you know, based on what you see on television or whatever, right? You might feel like it's one way, but if you actually come out here, we actually do have shit like this. You got waterfalls and things. It's a lot of shit out here, basically, you know. That you know, you probably be surprised to see, because they don't really show you all of those sides of the city. I definitely got like 10 minutes in here though, man. We about to get sturdy in here for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm getting back on that bike, man. Harlem in the building, yo, salute to Tony Miles, 6520, salute to you, man. Bag this one said Arlington. Oh, you from Texas? Oh, okay. Copy, copy. Gotta get back. I'm in Texas. Oh, you was out here before though. I feel like you told me something like that. That's why I asked. What's going on over here? Ain't nothing going on right now. We just on the basketball court, and I'm getting ready to put up a couple of shots. You know, we just rolled past Madison Square Garden because I basically just wanted to, you know, basically get a vibe and a feel for what was going on over there. I feel like right now I see what the energy is, and I feel a lot better about the situation, man. The New York Knicks, 3-1 tonight, and I'm saying it now, fam. Y'all see, I ain't say nothing about Game 3, right? And we see what happened, fam. Now I'm saying it. Game 4 tonight, the New York Knicks are definitely gonna win this game. It's no melee, it's no commotion, it's no distractions, man. Yeah, it was too much going on for Game 3, man. You had Donald Trump. Look at my tripod, man. I just got this shit, man. I broke this shit again, bro. I don't even understand how this shit happened, but I'm gonna have to get some glue, man. We should be good, but you know, alright, man. I might be in here for 5 minutes, man, realistically, and I'm getting out of here. Let me see, what's going on? Dragon said, I heard you boys. What boys? What boys? What boys you talking about, fam? Is boys in here? Or is it men in here, Dragon? I'm gonna give you a chance to rephrase that, man. Because there's no boys in here right now. We all men and women and grown-ups, fam. We don't call each other boys, fam. Is that understood? My friend is a lot better, fam. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. You friends with my guy? Who you talking about, bro? Who you talking about? I'm on here just trying to spread love and positivity, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Like I said, man, we about to get some hooping on. Cause it's only right, man. We in a city that never sleeps, man. Willmatic TV. Let me just get my shit off for a little bit, man. You know. And realistically, I'm supposed to be working out, you know. But I'm very, very sore right now. I'm just gonna be honest. So I said to myself, what's another way I could basically go out and, you know, make a deposit without actually getting a workout in? And this is basically where we landed, man. My back is tight. My joints is very, very tight right now, fam. So I gotta loosen up a little bit, you know. Justice for Carmelo Anthony. Yo, that's crazy that you said that, man. I just seen that yesterday, you know, like I know that they sentenced, you know, that young brother. Yo, can you explain to me that situation though, man? Because I know the circumstances and I know what happened, but I don't really know like the whole story. I wasn't really following it. Um, but yeah, man, I definitely seen that, and it definitely, you know, I felt a certain type of way about it, to say the least. 19 years old, you know, his whole life now is kind of, you know, it's kind of over. So that's never, you know, what we want to see. Obviously, mistakes and things like that, you know, it's really, really easy to make a mistake, basically. It's not so easy to basically deal with the repercussions of your mistake, right? And I feel like he's in a position right now where, unfortunately, he's going to have to learn that the hard way, man. Um, but I don't really know the circumstances of that situation, though. Can you break it down for me, though? He said he was assaulted by, okay, that's what it was? White supremacists and defending himself. Okay. Yeah. And that's what it felt like to me, like, based on some of the chatter that I heard around it. So, yeah, very unfortunate. I'm very disappointed to hear that, to say the least. Um, at the same time, though, what I will say is, you know, yeah, you know, self-defense. Um, we just gotta, we gotta learn how to be able to do that without taking it to the fullest extent. And I just feel like, yeah, obviously he made a mistake, right? But like I said, I wasn't there, so we just gonna leave it alone now, man. But justice for him though. If he actually felt like he had to defend his life and all that. We gonna shoot around a little bit, man. I was actually hoping that this tripod really broke on me. It's crazy. What they saying? Good man that pushed to his limit to shake it like a Polaroid picture. They in here going crazy, man. They excited, man. Big game tonight. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They excited right now, man. He talk about shaking like a Polaroid picture, man. I'm getting ready to shake this rim right here. And then we gonna get out of here. Then I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna go charge my phone and then I'll come back on here later, man. He talking about brush your teeth. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? How you know I ain't brushed my teeth this morning, man? I got toothpaste, I got toothbrushes, I got the whole setup, man. Weak ass jumper. All right, man. They just want to talk the talk. It's cool. Keep dropping comments, man. I'll take all of the engagement, man. Go ahead, man. Run it up, man. Have a blast. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, by the way, man. Like I said, man, we just chilling today. New York City, NYC. Yeah, man. Game 4 tonight, man. The New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs, man. Let me know who y'all got. First shot, it's Cash, man. Yeah, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, man. Yeah, everybody's not gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, ride their bike to the park and then hit the first shot on the first attempt, man. Come on, man. With the tired legs, man. Last shot? Yeah. You about to get out of here, though. Are you looking at me, man? Play defense, man. He over there looking at me and shit, man. Play D, man. He said, let me see that jumper. You ain't just see me hit a shot right there, man? He said, I still have my gel toothbrush. Y'all niggas is, what? He said, can you windmill? I actually used to be able to do all of that, man. Right now, not so much, man. Let me see if I can get up there, though. I probably could. It's not going to be a dunking day. Today is not a dunking day, man. Usually, after I warm up and stuff like that, I start to feel more loose. I'll start dunking or whatever, but I don't really feel like today's going to be one of those days, man. Like I said, I'm chilling today. Not to mention, I can't be affording to be risking no ACL injury at this point. You know what I'm saying? The hoop dream is kind of over now. It used to make sense to come out here and do all that stuff. Now, not so much. You know what I'm saying? We'll be sitting down for months, man. So y'all like this bike lane content, man? Okay. Copy. Front camera is crazy. Say that, man. So this whole time I could have been using this. All right. We gonna be here for a few minutes, man. He said, don't injure yourself. Absolutely not, man. He said the form. The screen is dark now because of the sun, so pardon me, man, for being so close to y'all, man. Because I don't like when dudes be doing this, man. When people be that close to the screen, I'll be backing up from my phone like, damn, you too close, man. Back up off me, man. So pardon me if I'm too close and all that. Somebody said block me. You want me to block you? All right. This is my command. Realistically, though, you can't even do that, can you? I don't even think there's a feature on here where you could block somebody. All you can do is hide them off your channel and shit, but you can't really block people. Trust me, I tried already. You know what I'm saying? That's not really an option, man. I could block you mentally, though. You know what I'm saying? That's always an option, man. Like, you could be right in front of me and you don't exist to me, basically, right? So we might have to just do that anyway. Is basically what I'm saying, depending on what type of energy you bringing. He said, man, let me pull up and 1v1 you. Pull up, fam. Let's get it, man. That'll be great content right there, man. They said, where you at? NYC. Yeah, this is Manhattan, New York, man. We in Chelsea Park, Manhattan right now. As a matter of fact, that's Cash. This is not Chelsea. This is Riverside Park, if I'm not mistaken, man. Oh, can you see boogers in my nose? Can you? Appreciate that, too, because I felt like I had one. I was trying to low-key get it out over there, but clearly I couldn't do it. Let me just use my shirt, man. Where you see a booger, man? Well, I feel like my shit zoomed in, man. It is zoomed in. Pardon me. I was zoomed all the way in, man. Y'all probably can't even see no jump shot going in. 65. About to be a parade in my city. Not yet. The job is not finished, man. The job is not finished. Everybody calm down. Yo, you still see a booger, man? Let me know, man. I actually appreciate that. Shout out to you, man. Yo, my hands felt bad good. That was like 4 in a row right there, right? Okay. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5. Woo! Yeah. Who said they want to play V1v1, man? You sure you want to do that, man? You see them jump shots dropping, man? I'm feeling it right now. I don't know if another one. They think it's a fluke. They think it's a fluke. You know what's so crazy to me, man? The Dallas Mavericks have to be the worst franchise in history, man. Like every now and then, I be thinking about it. Like they had Jalen Brunson and they had Luka Doncic, man. Just let that marinate, man. Let that marinate. I'm gonna take 5 jump shots. Just let that marinate. They had Luka and Jalen Brunson on the same team, bro. That's crazy. They gotta go down as the worst franchise in history, man, for getting rid of the both of them. Luka is a beast, absolutely, man. But I feel like, he's still who he is, but I do feel like that trade hurt him a lot, bro. As far as his aura. You know what I'm saying? He don't got that same aura to me no more, man. Like when he had that blue on, it just hit different when he was over there. I feel like his confidence was, a lot of things changed when he went to the Lakers, to say the least. He said the NBA forced most of the trades. How am I being stupid? Do you know something that I don't know? Is this fucking Sham Sharamia on here, man? Is this Woj with the Woj report? How you know all that, man? How you privy to that information, man? You got sources? Is this Stephen A. Smith? Who your sources, man? Because I got my own sources, but I'm not saying that I know everything. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy to me that, they had 2 all-star, really franchise players on their team, and they got rid of both of them. It's just crazy to me. And then who did they get in return? Anthony Davis? That's crazy, bro. He didn't even play 1 game, bro. LeBron got to go. Why? I agree with that too. That's one of the. Thank you. That's one of the. I feel like that was a mistake. By the way, I never was. I was never on the LeBron going to the Lakers. I never liked that move. Basically, I thought that he should have either went back to Cleveland or he should have came to the goddamn Knicks, man. Come on, man. Come to the Knicks, man. Come on, bro. He definitely should have came to the Knicks, though, man. And I feel like it was getting ready to happen. And then I don't know. They probably, like you said, they be forcing trades, man. And sometimes they block trades too. But I don't feel like he's gonna be there next season, though. I feel like he's either getting ready to retire or we gonna see him go to another team, which is crazy to me. Braun on another team in year 25. What year is this? It's like year 30 for Braun, man. We'll see how it plays out though. But I do feel like his stint with the Lakers has come to an end though. What you think about Jokic? I think Jokic is a fucking monster, bro. What you think? What do you think about Jokic, man? I think that clearly, that's a franchise player right there, to say the least. I think that he's incredible. For a guy to be that size, to be able to not only just score, but also to pass. He has great court vision, and he's like a once in a lifetime kind of player, basically. And I do feel like that 1 year when he was supposed to get the third MVP in a row, wasn't he up for like 3 MVPs in a row or something like that? And they gave it to Embiid that one year. They should have gave it to Jokic, man, because Embiid ain't been on shit since that. You know what I'm saying? He had one good season, and then they got quiet after that. Yo, Terry Barnett, salute. He said LeBron is good, but Bird, when he played, was my favorite. Who? What Bird? Larry Bird? I don't even know what to say to that, my boy. You talking about Larry Bird? You talking about Larry? You talking about Larry Bird? Now, Larry Bird is a legend, obviously, you know. And Larry Bird was a great player. I didn't really see a lot of Larry Bird. Obviously, that's before my time, right? But based on everything that I've heard, yeah, he's that dude back in the day, you know. It's a new era now, though, my boy. Different game now, man. He said Larry. Now, salute, though. Larry Bird, yeah, nah. Larry Bird is one of the greatest players of all time. There's no question, you know. And he obviously has the resume to prove that, right? Now you're talking crazy, bro. The GOAT, that's not what we doing, man. Larry Bird is not the GOAT, man. Absolutely not. I can't give Larry that, man. If you want to get that to Jordan, I respect it. If you want to get that to LeBron, I respect it. If you want to get that to Kobe Bryant, I respect it. Personally, my favorite basketball player of all time was Allen Iverson. Obviously, Iverson don't got no rings, so we can't really, it's hard to really argue with Iverson. But Larry Bird, I guess I can understand that though. If you grew up in that era, I guess I can understand how you would feel like that. You know, like I said, he has a resume, so, you know, I just ain't see that many Larry Bird highlights, you know. He said, my guy Cheetah knows you, bro. You guys went to high school together. Really? Who? Who's Cheetah? Are they in here right now? Y'all know I dropped out in the 8th grade, right? That's how I know you're lying. I ain't even go to high school. I dropped out in the 8th grade, man. Yeah. I turned 13 and I said, you know what, man? Yeah, this ain't it right here, man. I dropped out in the 8th grade. I didn't go to high school, you know. Then I later went back and got my GED and things like that, you know. I didn't have the typical public school experience. I got kicked out of 3 junior high schools when I was only in the 6th grade, you know. I did a lot of bouncing around, basically. So, yeah, it's possible that somebody knows me from school because I've been to so many of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I met a majority of the people I know today. I've met them in a hallway in a school or, you know, something like this. Either school or basketball is how I pretty much know most people. He said, I hate to be the guy that has to bring this up. Let me hear this. But I noticed you haven't given Mr. Donald Trump a shout out. If you can, go ahead, sir. So that's the name of this park, man. I'm not really sure what shout out you was expecting me to give to Donald Trump. This isn't really a political channel. It's definitely not Fox News. That's not what we do over here. Shout out to you though, and you can do that if you want, but that's not really what I'm here to do, man. You know. He said switch for that. Donald Trump. Y'all gotta miss, man. That's the Donald Trump right there. Airball, man. Nixon 5, man. Yeah, let's go, man. Shorty came in here with his jersey on, man. Muhammad said, we are back. Yo, Muhammad, man. Salute, man. I remember you from yesterday and all that, man. And you was actually in one of my other streams the day before as well. I was watching one of my older streams. He said airball for Kamala Harris. Yo, is she running again? You think Kamala Harris has another run at president, man? Let me know, man. Y'all want to have a political discourse, man? I get into that bag too from time to time. It's been a little while and all that. I actually have videos where I'm speaking about Donald Trump. You know, if you do your homework and you do your research and you do enough digging, you'll see videos of me, basically. I've had videos where I've spoken about that. Right? I was the oldie, though, man. certain point, it's only so much talking we could do. You know what I'm saying? That's a rap wheel right there, man. You know. He said, "I wish he would run." Okay, so are you more pro Kamala or pro Trump? Mike Tyson is the GOAT of boxing. Okay, that's your opinion. I can't say that I'm mad at that. I can see how people would formulate that opinion. He was absolutely phenomenal. Um, but the GOAT of boxing though, that's Ali, man. Muhammad Ali, man. There's only one GOAT. And obviously, for me, Floyd Mayweather is right after Ali. Is 6ix9ine still king of New York? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That never was. We never established anything like that collectively as a borough, as a city. We never put 6ix9ine as, what I'm saying? That was all basically, the people that he was running with at the time, right? And we kind of seen how that situation played out. None of those people are no longer around. So clearly that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? To say the least, man. Yeah, I didn't like none of that shit, man. They had this nigga running around. Rainbow shit. That was a whole mad. I forgot about that dude. I'm mad you even reminded me of that, man. My bad, y'all. Oh, good pass. I gotta drain this right here. That's bad. I'm gonna come clean. I'm bored, bro. I wanna play a game now, man. Somebody come play me, man. They said political parties divide the nation, prioritizing party interests over the common good and enabling cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men. I knew you copy and pasted this. George Washington. You copy and pasted this from Google, didn't you, man? You ain't just typed that shit off the dome right there, man. Is that a George Washington quote? Okay. Something I never thought I'd see on here right now. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd see a George Washington quote on the Everybody Can't Grow Fitness channel. These are the conversations I really was looking to have on the Everybody Can't Go podcast. But now that we're here, I appreciate that, man. General George Washington. Hold on, your name is George Washington. I didn't even see that. General George Washington. Okay. So you a fan? Like, what are you, a George Washington? Like, that's your idol or something? This is it's a real quote from Bill London from 200 years old quote, predicted our downfall. Really? He predicted our downfall? You don't think it was Nostradamus? I've seen a lot of stuff where Nostradamus was basically ahead of a lot of things too, man. I don't know. He might have got that from Nostradamus right there, man. We need to go back and confirm where that quote actually came from, because I've never heard that before. Everyone loved Muhammad Ali. Absolutely. Not everyone, though. You can't say everyone, but he definitely earned his respect, to say the least. Because I feel like, obviously, when Ali was active and when he was in his prime, it was a completely different time, as far as the world that we live in, right? So to me, he has to be the greatest. We've never seen anybody basically navigate, basically what he had to navigate through. And absolutely, obviously, he backed it up in the ring as well, right? So I do feel like Floyd is the best, though. When it comes to in-ring, for me, it's Floyd, hands down. But when it comes to overall impact, legacy, it's Ali, hands down. There's no question. But Floyd is that guy in the ring, though. He said, "Are you not seeing my comments?" What comments? Restored? The phone is actually very dark. Okay, I see you right here. Politicians don't care about people. None of them. Okay. What else you got? Never Kamala. Actually, no politicians. They all puppets anyway. That's an opinion that I can honestly say that, I can understand where you're coming from, right? What I will also say is that that's not really what's important at the end of the day. The focus shouldn't really be on what politicians are doing, or the real focus should be on the people. And as long as the people are unified, right? And as long as the people can come together, we should be able to do anything that we need to do out here, with or without the help of politicians, right? So it really comes down to us, basically, keeping ourselves and holding ourselves accountable and making sure that, we're actually the change that we want to see, right? we can't put it all on politicians if we out here basically contributing to our own downfall as well, right? And I do feel like, we got a lot of work to do in that regard, to say the least. He said those boxers are legends, but John Jones would have them tapping in 3 seconds. Yeah, that's a fact, obviously. I don't know about now, though. John Jones, overrated? I don't know about overrated. I do feel like at a certain point, John Jones was obviously, a beast, to say the least, right? I do feel like the problem with John Jones was that we never really got to see a consistent stretch of him being great, right? There was always some type of controversy or basically something that took place outside of the ring that kind of always kept him from being his greatest self, right? But I do feel like John Jones is an animal, though, in the octagon. Make no mistake about it. Conor McGregor over John Jones is crazy. That's nasty work, friend. You got Conor McGregor. Did you see his last fight? Conor McGregor? Is he even going to fight again? What's up with Conor McGregor right now, man? It's been a little while since we've seen him in the octagon. I don't know if... He said John Jones is undefeated against his wife. Against his wife? I don't know where you trying to take me with that one right there. We're going to take a jump shot on that, though. Yeah, you just took me somewhere else, man. I don't know where you trying to take me. And I wasn't trying to go there with you, man. I don't know nothing about no wife. None of that, fam. I study the athletes, fam. I don't really get into the family situation, If you're referring to some type of domestic situation, I don't feel like that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Prayers to everybody involved, man. If that's what you're talking about. He said Max Holloway is going to send Conor back into retirement. Is Max Holloway and Conor McGregor, is that a fight that's getting ready to happen? Please let me know if that's getting ready to happen. She got her Knicks jersey on. That's what's up. She's stunting on that, man. She got her Knicks shirt on. I mean, not jersey. They over here with the blue on. She the only one with the Knicks on, though. Yo, Max Holloway and Conor McGregor, that's happening? When is that fight, man? So Conor McGregor is coming out of retirement? Really? Okay. See, I didn't know that. I know that the last time that he fought, he broke his leg. He said, yes, Max versus Conor, 329. When is that? I would assume that's going to be in like September or something, right? July 11th. What? That's coming up right now. Really? Okay. That's something to look forward to. Who you got in that fight, man? I think Max is going to wipe the mat with him, man. Max Holloway is a beast. He's with the striking and all that, man. Yeah, I know a little bit about a little bit, man. I'm no expert, but I definitely see what's going on, man. I watch a little bit of UFC. What I will say is I haven't been watching it as much ever since Khabib Nurmagomedov retired. That was a really devastating. I was devastated, bro, when he put the gloves down, got on his knees, did the prayer and shit. Because Khabib is really the real deal. So when Khabib says he's retiring, all his real fans pretty much knew it was kind of over at that point. What'd that say right there? Shout out to Matt the one. What? The Wowins 455 says GERS. Oh, you did the racist thing? I'm gonna let it. I don't care, bro. That means nothing to me, man. It doesn't. People like you would never in your life cross paths with me and ever say no shit like that. So realistically, I can't put no credence to that. Clearly you're a loser. Clearly you're a nerd. Clearly you got bullied a lot and got beat up a lot. I can't listen. If a lot of black guys took your girlfriend from you back in the day and all that, you know what I'm saying? And now you have to develop some type of racist, you know what I'm saying? That's your prerogative, man. I can't help you with that. God bless you, fam. Like I said, once again, fam, if you want to cross paths with me and try to get that off, I'm going to let him rock, man. I ain't worried about him, man. He said it's 2026. The word is coining out right. That's played out, low-key, man. The new racism, they doing new things now, fam. The NIGGR thing, that's kind of the old racism now, man. It's a whole new racism going on right now, man. That ain't really going to throw me off my rocker, my boy. You tried, though. You take a jump shot now. Oh, okay. My bad. You got the Brunson jersey on. 65, man. Yeah. Let's go, man. Only because he got the Brunson jersey on, I'm going to let him rock, man. My battery on 17%. I think he was talking to me. What they said? Yo, matter of fact, I'm about to get out of here now, man. because I gotta go charge my phone, and then I'm gonna come back on here because we gonna ride back through the city and we gonna head to Brooklyn, take y'all over the bridge and all that, man. He said, "What you trying to talk about, bro?" Honestly, McGoggle, I don't really have a topic today. I'm gonna be honest, man. As much as I come in here to talk and shit, now I actually have the opportunity to talk, and I already got nothing to say. It's crazy, right? Yeah, now today was a chill day though, man. Like I said, I really ain't planning on coming out and doing too much. I did do some pull-ups though. Yeah, I stopped. I did a couple. I did a muscle up and a couple of pull-ups. We did something. We made some form of a deposit. Yo, where's the library at, man? Anybody know where the library is over here? The library. You know if there's a library over here or not? Oh, you could Google it for me? Appreciate it. I gotta go to the library, y'all. Get this phone charged up and all that, man. Yeah, that's the thing about. I be wanting to do. I could do a whole live for 7 hours, bro. I gotta get my battery though and all that, man. What he said? That's not how you spell library, but you tried though, man. I think it's one on 6th Avenue somewhere. I just don't know the address. 23rd and 7th? Let me see. What's the address? Alright, appreciate that, man. So Everybody Can't Grow Fitness, Willmatic TV. Shout out to y'all, man. We about to head to the library now because I gotta charge my phone, man. I'm gonna keep it on for a little bit, but we gonna shut it down once we get to the library, and I'll be back on. Then we gonna head back over to the garden. Then we gonna head back to the Brooklyn, and I'm gonna take y'all on a little ride over the bridge, man. He said, but we join to the Lord. This nigga hit me with a scripture, Corinthians 6:17. Okay, salute. Appreciate that right there. I'm gonna save that right there for Sunday, man. I'm probably gonna recite that on Sunday and all that, man. Sunday, that's kind of my day where I get in my religious bag and all that. I'm not really a religious person though, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. But I'm not one of those people who, I'm not against anybody's religion either, right? So salute. Respect to everybody and their religions. I don't have to necessarily agree to have respect for somebody else, who's a part of something, right? So all respect, man, and all love to you. He said, "Did you commit any crimes today?" I mean, I jaywalked a couple of times, but I don't necessarily know if you call that a crime. Marijuana is legal now, so that's definitely not a crime. Nah, no crimes today, my boy. We not criminals over here. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see what we on over here. We cycle. We do calisthenics. Every now and then, I got basketball with me. We do a little hooping, and that's about it, man. We don't really live no crime life. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we do. Hold on. We definitely about to. Let me get up out of here, though, man. 23rd and 7th. All right. We back on the bike, man. Shout out to everybody in, by the way, man. This is really just an experiment stream right here, but I can see that, yeah, y'all kind of fucking with this one right here, man. Okay, copy. So like I already knew, once I get the equipment I need, and I can actually do the things that I actually want to do, y'all gonna definitely be seeing a lot more content, man. Just stay tuned and keep it locked. He said, nice chatting. How y'all enjoying this stream right now, man? On a 1 through 10? Because realistically, I feel like this shit is trash, if I'm being honest. That's the honest truth, man. Yeah, I'm critiquing my own stream right now. I'm gonna get across, I am. Because that's what I do. Hold on, man. Now you good, bro. You good. I wouldn't have did that. That would have been dumb for me to do that. He's slowing down like I'm about to jump in front of him, man. Nah, we don't do that. We gonna get on the sidewalk now. And we gonna head back. Let me put y'all back around now, though. So y'all can see what's going on and all that, man. 29 likes. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for this one, man. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go to 23rd and 7th. So we gotta go charge the phone up, and then I'm gonna come back on here because we're gonna take y'all back over the bridge to Brooklyn. Right now we're in Manhattan. What they saying right now? He's one of the good ones. Tropher McManus said, "Damn." I'm not really sure what that is. Hold on, what they got in here, man? They got coffees and all that. I already had an iced coffee a little earlier. I already want another one. Too much of that is not good for you, One a day, fam. Are you from the Congo? I probably have some ancestors from the Congo. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, but no, personally, I am not from the Congo. Um, Salute to you though. Are you from the Congo, Fernando? Trofer McNanus said, "This is it." What are you talking about? He said, "Put the ball down." I ain't even seen none of this. Put the ball down. Well, I put it down now. Yeah, we left the park, man. Yeah, I let the shorties have it today, man. I ain't really come out here to do nothing, man. I really just wanted to take like 5 shots, to be honest. I seen 5 of them bitches drop. That's all I needed right there, man. I still got it. You know, when you get to this point, all hooping is now is basically just taking a few shots to see if you still got it, man. I still got it. Once I see I still got it, I could go home now, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to play. It wasn't no real hoopers in there, so. And I wasn't about to play the shorties and all that. So yeah, let me get up out of there. Let them have the park back. Yo, this is 10th Avenue. Damn, where he said the library was again? He said was it 23rd? I think it was 23rd. We on 23rd right now, so all we gotta do is go straight down to 7th. And I guess the library should be right down here. Did he say 23rd and 7th though? Damn, I don't remember, man. I think he said 23rd and 7th. I'm gonna ask somebody else once I get down here, but hold on, let me not. 23rd and 7th. All right, so we getting ready to head to 23rd and 7th. Like I said, I gotta charge my phone, man. I'll come back on here when I charge it. For right now, though, what state is this? This is New York City. We're in New York right now. Shout out to Restored 84 in the building. Son said, I would like to visit there one day. Okay, you have that opportunity, you know. What's stopping you from visiting, if you don't mind me asking? Is it just like financial, like you don't have enough money, or is it timing? Are you in the middle of you know what I'm saying? You might be in the middle of basically, you probably just moved to a new home or something. Hold on, I dropped my shades and all that, man. Shades, man. This only happens to me on stream, by the way. That never happened to me before, man. I'm usually able to keep these in my little, because I got them in here right now, but hold on, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm about to stop again too. Hold up, man. Let me talk to y'all right here real quick, man. I get a little something going on. Yeah, but you know, I can't sit down right here. I sit right here. Pop a squat, man. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Like I said, man, we getting ready to go charge the phone, and then after that, we going back downtown. I can't even talk right now. Hold on, man. Let me catch my breath and all that, man. Let me get right. Oh. Yeah. Anybody got some topics they want to hit me with, man? Feel free, man. We chilling right now, man. What's going on right now? Oh, Son said nothing is stopping me. I just got to plan ahead. Okay. So I flew into Long Island, used MacArthur Airport. Where you from, Boomer? Where you from? Yo, Hustle Maniac in the building, man. Yo, Hustle, man. What's up, man? How you feeling, man? What's the temper, man? What's the energy right now out there where you at, man, in Dallas and all that, man? You in Dallas, right, or in Houston? I know you in Texas, man, but what's the energy right now, man? Because I could show you what the energy is out here right now. As a matter of fact, we just passed the Garden just now, you know. I put up a couple of shots and all that. Come on, Hustle. You already know as a hooper, it's kind of hard to not pick up a basketball right now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah, that's in the air right now, to say the least. You know what else is in the air right now? A couple of rain clouds, because I definitely just felt some raindrops, man. Hopefully it don't start raining, though. They said Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. What are you talking about? Oklahoma what? Oh, is that where you're from? Oh, yeah, I asked you where you're from. Pardon me. Oklahoma? Okay, salute. So your team was the Thunder then, huh? Y'all got y'all's last year, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't win every year, you know. And realistically, we've been crowning a new NBA champion. There's been a new champion for the past, 7 seasons or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. They've been saying that it's been a new champion every year. So, it is what it is, man. Y'all be back, though. He said from here, it looks like you in a wheelchair, does it? Why? I'm sitting, oh, it's probably because of the wheel. Because I literally have a wheel right here. Now, that's the bike, though, man. Bike lane bully and all that, man. And matter of fact, knock on wood, too. Yeah, I don't like that. You just put some bad juju on me, fam. No wheelchair, my boy. We not in no wheelchair. Fortunately, yeah. But shout out to you though. K. Sean says, Will, I'm in the apartment behind you. Are you really? Well, I'm about to stink your shit up then, fam. You might want to close the window, my boy. Because it's definitely lit. Yeah, this is not my normal energy. I already know, it's going to be a couple of people. I might lose a couple of subscriptions right now, man. They probably see me on a Mama Mentality Monday and thought to themselves, they never see a side of me like this, man. But nah, realistically though, I've always been transparent about all of my habits. I let y'all know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't always do this shit on camera because there's no point of doing it, But make no mistake about it, man. It's never too far, And like I always say, man, everything with moderation, I'm getting ready to get back on the bike right after this, so it's not like I'm not sitting on the couch all day, you feel me? We move around a lot. He said, close your window, fam. Yeah, Hustle, he better close the window, man. He talking about my apartment. Like, I'm supposed to, that definitely was a thing, though. When I used to have to, like, share. Now I'm in my own little space and all that or whatever, right? And the people that's around me, they kind of just understand the assignment and the situation now. But yeah, that's definitely been something that, you know what I'm saying, we had to deal with that as well in the past, man. Motherfuckers complaining about the smell of weed. Like, how you more concerned about the smell of this? It's garbage and all type of shit in your house, fam. You more worried about... I never understood that shit, though, man. This should smell good to me. Yo, Hustle, man. You think the Spurs gonna win tonight, though, man? Because I ain't watched that last game, but I don't know. I just feel like tonight, I feel like the Knicks should be more focused tonight. I feel like there was a lot of commotion, a lot of melee. They brought the president out here. He was at the game sleeping, bro. Y'all seen Trump at the game? They brought the president out here, created all of this melee and all of this commotion for nothing, bro. That motherfucker was at the game sleeping, bro. He said, of course I feel like we gonna win, bro. I don't know, man. We gonna have to see, man. 2 in the Garden? I don't know. I feel like the only reason why I feel like they was gonna win, obviously because of the Trump shit and all of the melee, but just because I know that Madison Square Garden, we always gonna allow a team to come into our house and violate us. That happens at least one time. That has to happen one time. And I was waiting for that to happen. Now that they got that out of their system, I feel like the Knicks, they should be able to get their act together now, though. But I already knew, man. It's always a team. They always come to the Garden and violate us, man. That's like a thing, you know what I'm saying? To come to the Garden and go crazy. They showed that Wemby was walking around the Garden barefoot, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how comfortable he was. He was walking around with his shoes off, man. So he was that comfortable, And I feel like we can't allow them to come out here and get that comfortable again, And I feel like they understand that now. Hold on, y'all. It's really that Stephen Castle and that Dylan Harper, though. Those are the guys I'm really worried about. Am I zoomed in? I am. It's the young guys, man. Them young guys is really, really sturdy over there, man. I'm not even going to lie. Dylan Harper, he's going to have a lot of years. He'll be an all-star in the next 2 seasons, man. If not next season. Because that kid is phenomenal, to say the least, man. I really like what I'm seeing over there, The only thing with the Knicks is, like I said, we got a talented team as well, We definitely got a talented team. I really like OG Anunoby, if I'm being honest. And I feel like Landry Shamet is the X factor for us. Landry Shamet, I feel like he's going to have a big night tonight, That's just what my gut is telling me. Because I feel like game 3, he didn't really have a good game. And I feel like, yeah, his spot on the roster might be on the line at this point. So Larry Shamet is going to come out playing with a different energy tonight. Remember I said that, man. He might score the first basket tonight, man. Nah, he not, though, because he don't start. Yeah, nah, he don't start. So that's not even gonna be possible. But I just feel like he's gonna come out a lot more aggressive. I started smoking pot in 1972. Okay. So you started smoking when the weed, before they started putting the poisons and shit and all that, in the weed and all that, man. Before they started spraying this shit. So you know what real ganja tastes like then, man. I ain't come up in that time and in that era, so I can't really relate. Um, how much was a how much was you got copping your bud for in 1972, man? How much was a bag of weed, a sack, man? How much was a zip in 1972, man? Probably like 5 cents or something, right? He said Detroit should have been there. Detroit should have beat Cleveland. Oh, you talking about the Pistons? Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people were surprised when Detroit got eliminated. Um, what happened with Detroit again, though? I feel like somebody got hurt. Yeah, Cade Cunningham, right? Didn't Cade get injured or something like that? He had a lung collapse or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that kind of slowed him down. I feel like, that probably hurt him a little bit as far as, their chemistry and their momentum. But that's another good team right there, man. And I do feel like they'll be in the finals at some point. It might not be next season, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like, yeah, I don't know if they're ready right now. They probably gonna have to make a couple of moves in the off season. Depending on what moves they make in the off season, then we'll have to see, how they come back next season. He said 1 ounce of weed was $20 for $25. You can still get an ounce for $20 though, realistically, man. It's gonna be an ounce of some bullshit. It might be an ounce of some shit in there. It might be some dirt, but you can still get an ounce for 20 in certain places, man. I would avoid that, but make no mistake about it, fam. They still be having that out here, man. That is still available, man. Yo, what am I doing right now? I'm literally crouched down on the street, fam. What's my battery on? I gotta go charge my phone, man. All right, man. I'm getting ready to we getting ready to end the live right now, man. Absolutely, yeah. You're not paying no 25 for no OZ. Like that's how you know if the weed is trash. That's how you gauge if the weed is trash or not, fam. Just look at the prices, man, and look at the amount that you're getting for the price. If the deal just feels like it's too good to be true, it probably is, fam. That's pretty much yeah. And then these dispensaries be lying too. Like they be having the bags of the brand or whatever, but they be putting other shit in there. You got to be really, really on point, and you got to really know what you're buying out here, man, to say the least. Your best option though, realistically, would probably be to just grow your own shit. Because that way you know exactly what you're getting. You feel me? Yo, son, you out of here, man? Son is tired of me now. He said, have a good day. I appreciate you for stopping by, son. I'll be back on here. Just subscribe to the channel, man. We do this every week, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, though, man. 100 grams is minimum 300 euros or 50 euros top quality. Hold on. I'm going to have to use y'all to shield the wind and all that party. You in Philly? Nah, negative. I'm in New York City, man. But Philly ain't that far from here, though. I've been to Philly before and all that. Yeah, I've been out there. Yeah, we've had 10 toes on the ground in Philly before. You know what I'm saying? I actually almost got robbed the last time I went out there, to be honest. Yeah. That was a long time ago, though. Dude tried to run down on me and all that, man. He thought it was sweet. He thought he was really going to be able to just come up on me and get something off of me like I was one of these squares out here, man. He had to find out really, really quick that it wasn't going to be that type of party, though, man. I don't remember what he said, but he came up on me on some. He thought I was just gonna hand some shit over to him. Like, are you dumb? Yo, we getting ready. I'm about to end this though, man. Battery check 5%. Yo, I'm about to go charge my phone, and then like I said, we'll be back on. And we gonna take y'all back over the bridge, and I'm gonna take y'all back to my side. He said NY State got more people than my country. Crazy. What country is that, Samuel? Oh yeah, you said you in Amsterdam, right? Okay. So what is that? The Netherlands? He said, yeah, that's the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Samuel Pronto, 17 million? Did you mean million? Belgium and Holland. Okay, copy. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. I got to go on a tour, though, man. I got to go to Belgium. There's a few places that I'm trying to go check out. At this point, I'm high. Yo, I'm about to end this shit, man. Like I said, I'm getting off of this. I'll be back on here. Give me like an hour, 2 hours, and we'll be back on here, man. And we're going to take y'all back to the garden. Over the Bridge, Will Maddie TV. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Peace, love, and prosperity. Stay tuned and keep it locked until the next stream drop.